is a Discount Electronics tutorial on how to tell whether your battery, AC adapter, or DC jack is bad. We will go over physical inspection and BIOS inspection techniques. First, we will go over physical inspection techniques. The most obvious thing to do is physically inspect each of the components, the AC adapter, battery, and the DC jack, which can be located on the back or the side of the computer. For the battery, most Dell batteries contain a set of 5 LEDs with a button next to them. If you push the button, they will light up, indicating the charge, and shortly thereafter they will flash, or not flash, indicating the health of the battery. If it does not flash, the battery is healthy. If it flashes 1 to 5 lights, the battery has lost some capacity, and if it flashes 5 lights total, the battery is completely bad, as in this case right here. Physical inspection of the DC jack. If you physically inspect the DC jack, you will notice that it is centered in the hole and is not missing any parts if it is in good condition. In some cases, there will be obvious missing parts. If you can't tell whether it's loose or not by just looking at it, what you can do is insert a power adapter that is not plugged into power. And when inserted into a good DC jack, there should be little to no give when the power adapter is wiggled. When inserted into a bad DC jack, it will wiggle about freely, sometimes just fall out when you let go. If there's nothing obvious, you may have to resort to BIOS inspection. In order to do BIOS inspection, we are going to take a known good battery, plug it into the laptop, with a known good AC adapter, into a known good DC jack. We will power on the machine, and when prompted in the top right corner, we will press F2 to enter the BIOS. Once you have entered the BIOS, you can scroll down to a screen entitled Battery Info. In this screen, you'll notice at the bottom it says AC adapter. If it says equals 65 watts, or whatever power rating your adapter has, this indicates that you have a good power adapter and that it recognizes it. If we unplug the good power adapter and plug in a known bad power adapter, we'll edit this out because it takes a little bit to get to it. You plug in a known bad power adapter, it will either not register at all, or you will see a message indicating that the device cannot be recognized. Scrolling down one more screen, we will encounter the battery health screen. This screen will indicate the health of the battery as translated by the BIOS. In this case, this battery is performing normally, indicating that this is indeed a good battery. We will switch out the battery. To a battery we know is bad. Notice how the message has changed to this battery can no longer provide sufficient power to your system and needs to be replaced, indicating that this is indeed a bad battery and it needs to be replaced.